Hello, today I will be talking about GladRags. They're an American company based in Portland, and basically they sell menstrual products. So what products are they? Cloth pads as well as menstrual cups and other accessories. The biggest question is, do they deliver internationally? Yes, they do, which is great because regardless of our location we can still access the product. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you now the products that they sent me. So here we have the Panty Liner. Bear in mind, Panty Liner, they have 3 available. So there is the Panty Liner regular, the plus, and the one that is for a tongue. So obviously the level of absorbency is quite light, and you can see here the pattern that I got sent. And basically the different models, it's just the size that varies. Over here we have day pads. These two are the same except for this is organic, and we can see here the level of absorbency is a medium absorbency, and you only receive 1 per box. Well, the Panty Liners you receive 3. Over here I've got the day pad plus. So this one is slightly bigger than this one, the regular. Same level of absorbency, and you receive 1 per box. And here we got the night pad, which is a maximum absorbency. And again, you receive 1 per pack. This one is the regular, and there is another one, which is the plus. And I also got their menstrual cups, which is the XO Flow in regular, this one, sorry, and the XO Flow Mini. So I'm gonna show you what they look like in a minute. So the Panty Liners here. So you get 3, and this is what they look like. I think these 3 are really cute. I love this fabric. And here's a little button with the tag, so you can see the GladRags logo and some washing instructions, which is great. So there you have them. Then I'm going to be showing you the day one regular. So here it is. It's 1 per box. This is what it looks like in the front. And the back you got your bottom, and this is what's really interesting. So basically their system is you got like a cover and 2 inserts. So we got the 2 inserts and the cover per pack, which is great. You got here like a little pocket where you obviously put the inserts, again the tag and all of that, so that's great. And that's the regular. Now I'm going to be showing you the organic one, which is basically the same, it's just that it's been made with organic cotton. So that's it, the 2 inserts, the little pocket. So this is the side that is going to be in contact with your body, and these are the inserts. Super cute and super soft. The next one is the Day Pad Plus. So this one is slightly bigger than the other 2. This is what it looks like. Again, it has 2 inserts plus the main case, right? So if we compare this one with the regular, we can see obviously the difference in size, as well as the inserts. Let me show you. So this insert here is slightly longer. So that's it. And finally, in regards to the pads, I'm going to be showing you the night regular one. Quite big, so that's great because you're going to be super protected when you're sleeping and stuff. So this is where it looks in the back, the little button and the 2 inserts. It works a bit different. It's not so much a pocket, it's just like a little thing here you put them through. So again, the 2 inserts and the actual pad. There you go. So well, GladRags says that you can use, obviously it will depend on your menstrual flow, how long you can keep the pad on for. So basically it will vary from 2 to 6 hours depending on your menstrual flow. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the menstrual cups, which are these two, the X Flow and the XO Flow Mini. I really like the packaging, by the way. It's quite marble, it's really cute. So let me show you the regular one, which is this one. It comes with a little pouch, which is really nice. And this is what it looks like. So here we have it. This is what it looks like. So the capacity of this cup is 38 milliliters, which is quite generous. And as you can see, it has like a marking of an X and over here an O, which is why the name, and that is to do with the insertion. So when you're going to insert it, you can fold it through the X this way, and apparently it will open up quite fast. Well, if you're doing through the O, it will be much slower release. I'm not too sure about that. What I did actually was I did fold it on the X, but I actually collapsed the cup on itself, which gave me a much smaller, it's more comfortable for, you know, when you need to just put it in. This one is recommended for women who have a very, well, a rather abundant menstrual flow, a high cervix, and perhaps have given birth. While the mini, which is this one, so it's the same little bag, and they basically look the same, but this one is a smaller. This one has 31 milliliters capacity, the same pattern with the X and the O, same system, but this one is recommended for women who have a lower cervix and have a light medium menstrual flow and haven't given birth, and obviously for like teenagers that are only starting their period and would be perhaps a bit intimidated by the size of the very big one. So if we compare them, obviously you can see the regular is slightly bigger, but when it comes to the actual rim, I think it's not much of a difference really at all. So here they are. What materials are they made of? So the cups are made of medical silicone, and the pads are made of, so in the outside, like the case, is made of a cotton flannel, which makes it super soft and really, really comfy. And the inserts, which is the bit that is going to really absorb and contain the menstrual flow, is made of a really soft terry cloth cotton. So there you have it. So GladRags also sent me this flyer here, which I thought was really, really good, full of really good information. So reusable menstrual care, and basically it shows you how to use the cloth pads. So obviously that you take the inserts and put them inside the holder when you get your period, then you snap them on your panties, and you can leave them from 2 to 6 hours depending on your flow and what you are now doing with your perhaps disposable pads. It would be the same system. Once obviously you're done with them, and if you are out and about, you can put them inside a waterproof bag until you get home, and then you can obviously just wash them as normally with cold water. They show you how to use the XO Flow, so how to insert it in a U shape towards your tailbone, and then obviously how that you can use it for 12 hours. And they did a little comparison table here, which I thought was really, really good, comparing disposable products versus reusables. So basically they are telling you that in disposables, for example the pads, they are full of plastic, adhesive, fragrance and chemical gel, that obviously none of that is good for our body. And in regards the tampons, they are made with cotton, synthetic fibers that can be left behind inside the vagina once you take them off. And they require changing every 4 to 6 hours. So obviously you have to buy these supplies every month, and then you just throw them away and repeat the process. So just not very good for your body, obviously, with all those chemicals. Not good with the environment, with all that waste, and not good for your finances. Well, the reusable products, they are made of absorbent Thericloth core, and the snaps are secure in place. They don't need any adhesive, and they're made of soft cotton, so all very nice and comfortable for your body. And obviously the cup, in comparison to a tampon, is made of medical grade silicone. It's quite flexible, so it's more comfortable. It needs to be empty every 12 hours instead of 4 or 6. So again, it's just benefits. You only buy it once, and therefore you save money in the long run. And obviously you are not creating so much waste, which is great. So yeah, really good information here. So what was my experience using these products? I have to say I love the softness of the flannel, the material that the cloth pads are made of. It's so soft and comfortable. I don't think I ever use a flannel really, and I just love it. So I love the absorbency of it, because it does what it says on the label. Basically, I use it on quite an abundant day of my flow, and I could use it for about 3.5 hours, which is brilliant. So yeah, really great, really comfortable. I really like that they dry very quickly. So you wash them, and if you just leave them to air dry, they dry in about 2 hours or so. So that's really good. I also like their system, which because it can be personalized, so you can just put as many inserts. Well, perhaps there is a limit of it, obviously, depending how much you can fit here, but you can put as many as you wish according to your flow. So I thought that was a brilliant idea. What I didn't like so much is perhaps this, you can probably see it better here. I didn't like so much this I don't know, sewing here. But it's just an aesthetic kind of thing, so it doesn't affect anything, and now I love them, so it doesn't bother me at all. And the other thing, which I thought is more like a suggestion, I would perhaps prefer if they were in the outside made of a waterproof material. But I understand, obviously, if you do that, then you kind of remove the softness and the whole, yeah, it's just so gentle. So yeah, and to be fair, as long as you do what it says and you know your flow, you're not going to have any accidents. So they're brilliant. Regards the cup, I really like the level of strength, basically how firm is the cup, because it's not too soft but it's not too firm. So it's just like the perfect texture, the perfect feeling. I like the color, and I really like the capacity, because it's quite a generous cup. I mean, most cups out there are about 30, 32, 33 milliliters, but this one is 38, which I thought was brilliant. I really like that the stem is really soft and gentle, so I didn't have to cut it. Normally I do have to cut it, which obviously if you leave it, it makes it so much easier when you need to remove the cap. So I love it, super comfortable, amazing. It does what it's supposed to do, so perfect. So who can use these products? I mean, the pads can be used for every woman regardless of their age. It can be used for menstrual, for obviously holding and absorbing menstrual flow, as well as after you give birth, because I understand you bleed for quite a few days after, so perhaps the night pad plus, which is the biggest one, most absorbent one, would be great for that. And they can also be used for incontinence, which is brilliant. Because obviously if you suffer from incontinence, I believe you probably create an amount of a huge amount of waste, which is just not necessary, and obviously the spending. So yeah, super recommended. And the menstrual cup, again, I guess it could be recommended, it could be used by any woman, but I would say the mini is for teenagers who are only starting their period. Since it's smaller, obviously it's a bit more comfortable, easy to insert, and it wouldn't be as challenging, as daunting to obviously try to insert. So yeah, super recommended. But if you have a super heavy flow, the big one, I definitely recommend it, because it's very soft. It's actually quite easy to insert. You will hold your period for quite a long time, so I think that's brilliant. This one, if you have a really strong flow, super recommended. The regular XO Flow menstrual cup from GladRags. So if you like any of these products, GladRags share with me a discount code, which I will be leaving down below. So it's JessMac all together, capital letters, and that will give you a 10% discount on any of the products. And okay, I need to tell you, how do you wash them? So the pads, basically after you use them, you can either soak them in cold water, or you can wash them straight away, all together with your laundry, or separate, that's up to you. But basically wash them in the washing machine with cold water. Don't use any fabric softener, because it will ruin the absorbency of the material. And then you can either dry it in the dryer in a very mild, soft cycle, or you can just air dry them. As I said, they dry very quickly, so I just don't think you even need a dryer. So that's that. They do tend to go a bit wrinkly, so it's not recommended you iron them, because obviously the heat will ruin the absorbency. However, you can cold iron them, so just kind of put the iron when it's cold over it, just to try to get rid of some of the wrinkles. So that'll be that. So if you really like the information and you would like to try them, obviously use the discount code, and I will be leaving the link to GladRags website down below. And that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.